Hello, everyone. I am here with Dr. Rachel Headley today. Dr. Headley, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So we're here again promoting One Day for State, which is on September 2nd. But before we get into more about what the day is and Dr. Headley's own experience, just wanted to give her an opportunity to tell you a little bit about her SDSU story, how she's supporting the College of Natural Sciences, the SDSU Foundation, and the university as a whole. So
that is a lot. My SDSU experience was probably typical to a lot of students, which I was a local kid, it's an Eastern South Dakota kid, and went to SDSU mostly because it was a good choice that I didn't have to go very far and I could afford to go here, and I kind of knew how all of it worked. But I was undeclared, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and so basically that was actually really fun. I just took a bunch of classes that I thought would be cool and ended up taking a couple classes in geography, one human geography and another one I think geography of North America, and just really fell in love with the discipline and really thought it was cool. And my dad was very disappointed I hadn't stumbled into pharmacy, but it's worked out okay. And so became a geographer, and frankly, through the university I was able to get my very first job. I was able to take classes with some grad students who were employed locally and at Arrows Data Center, and that's where I had my first job, and they did some awesome mentoring of me there. And then while I was here, I was president of the geography club and ran the convention and did all kinds. I had so many amazing opportunities, and really probably the one though that was the most valuable was I had professors that wanted me to go to regional and national conferences so that I could really understand what the discipline was. I could learn and meet new people and expand what I was getting here. And so it was great. I remember going to an event in Chicago where I literally had to leave because I was like so overwhelmed by all the stuff happening. But it was such a good learning experience, and that was really my undergrad program. I just packed it as full as I could. It was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We're so proud of everything that you've accomplished and that you're willing to give back and be a part of all of this with us and help us just continue to spread the message of how great of a place SDSU is, you know.
Thanks.
I get to tell the story all the time of how I think we're in this really unique place of we're not too big, but we're not too small, and we're in the Midwest. It's affordable, just as you were saying, so
yeah,
it's just fun to have that reiteration.
And I went on to get a master's degree from Tennessee, Knoxville, and a PhD from Penn State, and I can tell you those are also ag schools.
Yep. Also
have creameries.
Really?
I think SDSU is the best.
I didn't know that.
But SDSU is the best, but also pretty fabulous. But they're all ag schools, and but they're huge. Like the undergrad population is capped at 25,000, and then they have grad students, and so just massive campuses. And I can tell you that I'm really glad I went to an undergrad program this size because I felt like I got personal mentorship, and I made lifelong connections with faculty, and I just don't think you get that at some of those really big campuses.
Oh, absolutely. I hear that all the time. So, well, speaking of some of that personal attention and especially support that some of the departments and the college are able to give our students, that's really what One Day for State is about. Making some of those funds available to provide support in those emergency situations, which we learned back in the last year and a half how important some of that is.
Crazy.
And being the new college on campus.
The best college.
We just had a birthday, 7/1. Yeah.
Really?
The 1st of July.
Is that our first birthday?
Third birthday.
I thought it was a couple years old now.
Yeah, so 3rd birthday. But that's kind of put us at a disadvantage related to funding that's more readily available to be able to support all of our students.
Yeah, we don't have that long history of, giving as a department, and just time to accumulate kind of some of those endowments that take a while to really put in place.
Yep, they do. So that's part of why we're asking for your help. We've had a couple videos explaining more about One Day First Date. We talk about challenge matches and how they're unlocked with the number of donors versus a dollar for dollar match.
It can be very confusing. I'm just going to tell you as a Gen Xer, don't worry about all of that. Just go to the site on the day, pick something that you're excited about supporting, pick a couple things. I mean, the best thing actually about One Day First Date is the asks are usually for smaller dollar amounts, and so if you have a sizable gift, you can really split it between the physics department and geography and the college or engineering, or I suppose the student clubs probably have the same thing. So lots of opportunities to give, and the number of gifts is what's important. So you can talk your friends and your kids and your siblings into donating, and it's not a big ask, and it's really a fun day. So understanding the mechanics, trust me, I've had is it what a challenge grant? I don't even know, but we do the things to help engender gifts, but really the important thing is just to participate and be involved and be counted among the winning college, which clearly we want to be. So.
Absolutely. And that's the College of Natural Sciences.
That's right.
We're proud to be a part of it, proud to be representatives. Actually, Dr. Headley serves on the Dean's External Advisory Board. She also serves on the Council of Trustees here at the SDSU Foundation, supporting all of the university's initiatives, so we can be more thankful for you.
Oh, thanks. And I have to say that the thing I love about Dean Wolf Hall being our dean is that she went to school here. And so we've shared some really fun stories about undergrad trips and the 12 passenger vans, which I know you've been in. And I just passed it on the interstate to come to SDSU and yesterday, and I was just laughing and reminiscing about those trips that we've all taken. There were way too many people in such a small space for way too long, but that's part of the fun of being an undergrad. And so she understands how hard it is to get fully funded to do research, or how much work how many hours do you got to work at McDonald's to afford a hotel room, even with 5 other people. So she really understands and has that personal experience, and I really feel like she understands and can use the funds raised in a way that perhaps other people that didn't have that experience wouldn't be as good at. So I love that about her.
Me too. She's a very genuine, authentic person, and she's a pleasure to work with. So excellent. Well, anything else other than September 2nd? Make sure you share this message. Prepare all of your friends and family to participate. Mark your calendars. Anything else that I should be?
I think just show up and click on a couple buttons and get your credit card out and just give a little bit and have a good time, and encourage all of your friends to, even ones that aren't alum. A lot of us have gone on and might not even, I don't even have that many alum in my inner friend circle, but you know what? I'm asking them to donate too. It's a good cause. It's for South Dakota kids. It's for our guests that come to South Dakota to school, and it's just such a great opportunity, and it's such an easy way to support the university. So, and just higher education in general, and the students that are trying to make it all work. So, just give a little bit and have a good time with it.
Absolutely. Well, I thank you so much for joining me today. This has been just a pleasure. It's always good to see you. And in person.
Finally. Thank you so much. And you're going to have in-person things, right, on the 2nd?
Yes, in-person things. There'll be a block party, which if you can't participate, there should be some virtual options as well.
Virtual options. Who wants that? Show up in person. Have a good time with the rest of us.
We're sick of virtual.
That's right. We're sick of it. All right.
Thank you. We'll see you guys soon.